Decent performance from Scott Williams, defeating William O'Connor to book his place in the third round, where he will play the winner of this match. Luke Humphries, world #1 world champ, as I mentioned.
25.
Had a rare defeat on the weekend to Michael van Gerwen after 8 successive wins.
Bullseye, Krzysztof's won the ball.
In the quarterfinals in Amsterdam, he got by Lee Cox comfortably in round 1.
Krzysztof to throw first.
Krzysztof Ratajski in a good display against the always improving Dom Taylor with an average around about 98 to set up this clash with Luke Humphries.
59.
Dan Dawson, Krzysztof Ratajski, unseeded on the Pro Tour now. He's had so much success. He's had success in this venue. So
57.
Just looking to get to grips with playing well on the Pro Tour again. We had a big debate about getting to grips with floor play. This is a player that adapted straight away.
140.
Krzysztof Ratajski was world class wherever you put him, on a big stage or on the floor, whatever. Perhaps didn't convert those performances into deep runs enough in the big TV tournaments, but you're still talking about a match play semi-finalist here, World Championship quarter-finalist, and a World Master. He's won a major title in the WDF system.
92.
Euro Tour winner twice, of course. But
82.
if you want an indication, head-to-head stats, we can read too much into them. It's 4-3 in Humphries' favour. The first 3 games, 2020 to sort of 2021, Ratajski won their first 3 meetings against a good Luke Humphries. Since then, Humphries has won all 4. Because Humphries has now ascended to being, arguably, I think, 56. Probably the best player in the world. And Ratajski isn't at the level he was. But back in 21-22, well, certainly 2020-21, Krzysztof Ratajski was a match for anybody in the world. He's still very good, 44. But as you say, he's not seeded on the Pro Tour, and that's a reflection of where he is in the world of darts right now. Good, but not where he was.
If you're not seeded in the Pro Tours and you're missing European tours, as Krzysztof has been, the next, I'm not saying step, but the next concern is dropping out of TV events. And he pretty much always qualifies, Krzysztof Ratajski, pick up the odd couple of wins. Like you said, he's had deep runs in the past. You mentioned the world match play. He's just got to keep an eye on that, Krzysztof Ratajski.
In the end, he's done very well to set that up and leave a double in the corner of the board that he really likes.
Game shot.
That double 16 puts Luke Humphries 1-0 up with a break of throw, and you do feel that 92 average in the first round, it's unlikely he's going to be hovering around there much today. You expect him to be high 90s minimum.
59.
A 92 average represents not just a chance, a real chance against Luke Humphries, and Lee Cox couldn't really lay a glove. He will ramp it up, he'll go for the gears as each round goes on. Krzysztof will be all well too aware of the threat. And just to back up the point I made about Krzysztof being careful about dropping out of TV events, he's 13 grand off the Grand Prix at the minute.
140.
But he's got to win today to be in the spot.
Yeah, and it's a lot of work to, yes, there's plenty of events, but you're that far behind because of inconsistency. You're not playing well enough. And relying on late surges is always going to be tough.
Yeah, and James Wade's just beaten Alan Suter to further bolster his
96.
position in the Grand Prix race. Can tell you, we've had a second 9-darter of the day. Vincent van der Voort hit one in the first round. Andrew Gilding has hit one in the second round.
99.
He did it in the second leg of his game against Vessel Nyman, the man who beat him in Amsterdam at the World Series finals. Ended up winning 6-1 and averaged 114.
Some display from Andrew Gilding, and he is just a few places out
97.
on the World Grand Prix. Let's get back there, a quarter-finalist last year. Beat Rob Cross and Gary Anderson to get there.
Shot.
As we see Luke Humphries double his lead here.
Well, because it's Luke Humphries and because we've seen him do this quite a lot over the last couple of years, when he starts in this fashion, you can easily envisage him playing like this for the next 4, 5, 6 legs, winning it easily and averaging well over 3 figures. Because he'll just score well, set up chances and take them out on a regular basis. And that consistency,
59.
that sort of routine element, it's seen him carve through fields to win title after title over the last couple of years.
99.
Yeah, already this is a huge leg for Krzysztof Ratajski. So it would be a double break. And against Luke Humphries,
93.
you're almost done in a race to 6. Even though it'd only be 3-0, you're asking a lot yourself to recover it.
98.
Yeah.
137.
Gets him down to a 2-darter, but Humphries will feel he'll be in a similar range. Or he could just leave double 12.
180.
Which he has. That's pressure.
All just clustered in that right-hand corner as well. His darts land flat, so he doesn't block the tops. But that could be a costly miss. A forced error. The 180 applied the pressure, and this for a double break.
Game shot.
Well, he is hitting doubles at will here, Luke Humphries. He is 3 out of 3 on the outer ring so far. Averaging a ton, 100% on the doubles. Ratajski has had 1 dart at double at the end of a combination so far, and he's already halfway to defeat.
135. $97.
Big task for Ratajski now. And yeah, he picks off 1 treble, but it's not enough, particularly against the throw of Luke Humphries. And there's another 2 treble visit. The winner of the World Series of Darts Finals, Luke Littler, in cruise control, 4-0 up on Jack Slabert, picking up where he left off.
140.
Well, he's well and truly in his stride now, Luke Humphries. Would be the best leg of the match by some distance, and Ratajski isn't going to leave a finish.
95.
Just looks a doddle, doesn't it, when he's in full flow. No pressure.
36.
And when he does miss, Ratajski's not there to strike.
$97.
A reminder from the Polish Eagle that he's very quickly dismissed by the world champion and world number 1, 13-darter, 4-0. And it looks like it is going to be Cool Hand versus Shaggy, Scott Williams, in the 3rd round here at Players' Championship 20. Not been tearing up this series of events. Has picked and chosen, as you would understand, a player playing all the World Series and Premier League, etc. But it's not as if Luke Humphries has been racking up the titles as you might have expected when he has been winning all the big TV, or most of the big TV.
Yeah, like you said, managing his schedule is key, and really, this is just a path to minehead for him, isn't it? He's comfortably in all the other events.
140.
You'd have expected him to have been a bit more successful than he has been, just the level he plays at. He has been very selective, and
90.
He's just feeding on scraps. This just for a holder throw.
Should get a dart. 1 at the ball. And there it is. There is the bullseye. Krzysztof Ratajski showing the world champion how to hit it. That's his first leg on the board. It's only his 2nd darter double in the whole match, Krzysztof Ratajski. They're the scraps that you were talking about, Webb.
It's a good dart, though, isn't it? Because when you're 4-0 down, you're fearing getting beat 6-0. So when it's just a poke-up ball, you need to be pretty much perfect, and he was. It just gives him a glimmer of hope.
59.
It really is just a glimmer. Started poorly in this leg.
$140.
Michael Van Gogh electrifying in round 1. Not quite there in round 2. Mid-90s average is in a battle with Barry Van Peer, his fellow Dutchman.
100.
MVG leading it by 3 legs to 2. Chris Dobie looks like he's closing in on a spot in round 3. 5-3 up on Dylan Slevin. Similar for Jan van Veen, who's 5-3 up on Kim Huybrechts, who was
96.
Unbelievable in the first round. But not quite at that level in round 2.
Certainly needs a big end to the year.
100.
Kim Hoybrechts has just been beaten by Jan van Veen. 6-3 confirmed.
$59.
Right. Felt like a little opportunity there for Ratajski. Not really taken. There may be another one.
99.
Sneaks that last dart into the treble 20, Luke Humphries, leaves single to double.
No. Do like the two treble
57.
19s, just the ability to stay on the same target. He went with the treble 20 first, but this for 5-1. Ratajski expects it to get hit, and it does get hit, and that's a fairly modest leg for Luke Humphries, 18 darts, but it does take him one away from the last 32 clash with Scott Williams.
He's just hitting all the important doubles, Luke Humphries. The only times he's missed have been when Ratajski has
135.
not been on a finish, or that one dart at the ball at the owner, 167, which you can't really criticise him for.
140.
When he's really needed stuff that's makeable, he's got it, and that's why he's in such a comfortable position. 103 average here, and you feel like he's got more gears. You know he's got more gears, you've seen it.
136.
Sometimes you watch Luke Humphries, you think it doesn't look all that great, but he comes to his averaging over 100. He just makes it look really routine, and you fall into that trap of thinking it's not spectacular because you're expecting him to hit 180s, 140s all the time. But it's a brilliant display from Luke.
77.
That only leaves 153 for Ratajski, and Humphries is going to be on something much better.
105.
Yeah, uses the bullseye to leave a finish that does not require it. And Ratajski once again having to hit something big just to have a chat.
100.
This to wrap it up in style. Good display from Humphries. Is there a match dart incoming? There is. Double 18. And you just felt it was going to go. A nod to the head from Krzysztof Ratajski. He acknowledges just how well the world #1 has played there. Ratajski only with a handful of darts at double.